Welcome to the Diary of a Medicinal Chemist.
The third phase we have the phase three. The phase three we have therapeutic confirmatory. Now the essence of the third phase is essentially to confirm on a larger populace a number of the tests that we have carried out to confirm if those results truly hold water. And again, it is important to note that at this level, this is the last stage of the clinical trials. Although we have the phase four, which is pharmacovigilance, and that is after the drug gets to the market. That's post-marketing after the drug gets to the market. So at this point, the drug regulatory agency, for instance, the FDA in the United States of America and other ones in other countries, are trying to look at the whole set of data that has been presented. What is the consistency? What is the reliability? What is the reproducibility? And of course, in terms of toxicity, what are the risk benefits assessments of this drug and so on. A number of things are considered, and if at this level it is found that, let's say for instance, the drug is toxic, it could be MS toxicity, it could be an HEG inhibitor or whatever. And there are two options. It's either the clinical trials is discontinued, or the FDA gives the company the leverage to again look at the processes. Could be an issue of production, could be a process in terms of formulation of the drug. So it could be they should review the process through which they have formulated the drug and so on. So a number of very important activities are also carried out in the phase four. Now coming down to the registration. Now we are through with the phase three. We have confirmed the number of endpoints. We have ascertained the safety. The therapeutic index is very high. The drug is very high. The toxicity profile is very low, and of course, we have established that it is well distributed depending on the route of administration and so on. And of course, the long-term toxicity, that's a chronic toxicity, is very, very low and so on. So at this level, the FDA or the regulatory agency then approves the drug to be marketed as a drug. Now, when it is marketed as a drug, the company has to file for what is called the new drug application at this level to show that it has completed the stages of the clinical trials. Then we have the regulatory approval. We have the regulatory approval. So once the drug is given the green light as to it being a potential, it's being a potent therapeutic agent, then it begins, the company begins to sell, the company begins to market it to the larger audience. And of course, at this level, we now have the phase four, which automatically kickstarts, and that is the pharmacovigilance. And essentially, what happens in the pharmacovigilance stage is trying to monitor the drug. You know, the drug is now available to hundreds of thousands of patients and so on. So a number of other adverse effects that may not have been noticed in clinical trials may begin to surface due to the broad spectrum of patients that are now using the drug. So the drug is monitored to see if there is still a level of reliance on the test, on the results that we have gotten from the clinicals. And we have seen a number of drugs that are recalled from the markets after administration, let's say 2, 3 years, 4 years, and they begin to notice a number of side effects and so on. So it is also possible for a drug to be discontinued. The selling of a particular drug may be discontinued as a result of new data as regards its toxicity profile and a number of other things. So this is basically an overview of the drug discovery and development process.